Hey, slashers and scream queens, and welcome back to the Horror Daddies Podcast.
A podcast where we talk about horror movies.
And the nightmares in them.
I'm your film daddy, John.
And I'm your
His horror. Horror.
And I'm your horror daddy, Carlos, bitch.
And this is our new child.
Our dream child, bitch.
It's a boy.
It's a boy!
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thanks.
Damn. All right. Since we just, this is that quote of the movie. What movie did we watch today?
Today we watch A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child.
Dream Child. It doesn't have the same ring.
He won't dream in your fetus.
Oh, the Dream Child.
Yeah, the Dream Child. But before we jump into the Dream Child in all of its glory, you fought any demons this week?
Oh, damn. Demons.
Somebody.
Welcome to hell!
Meet me after work. You're getting written up. Oh, man. Did I fight any demons? I mean, demons that I really can't say here. But, man, I don't know if I fought demons.
That's good.
I think
That's a win.
I've been pretty good.
That's good.
Oh, I did have some. Okay, it's not a demon, but it was. I kind of told you about it already, but I'll say it for the show. I did have a weird moment.
Okay.
I was playing a game with my girlfriend, and I hear knocking at the door, like in the morning.
Oh yeah.
And we're like, okay, what? That's weird. We never get visitors like that. So I opened the door, and it was a big ass cop.
Yum.
And I'm like,
Was he hot?
no, I don't think he would be your type.
Okay, cool.
But he's like, hey, good morning. I just wanted to ask you a few questions. I'm like, oh fuck, what happened? Like, what did I do? I don't know. So then he tells me, have you seen this man before? And he points to the side, and I poke my head out, and there's a lady there, like in leather, basically. Not X-Men, but like, he looks like a detective from fucking Saw, but if it was all leather.
So like the Matrix meets Saw.
Yeah, basically.
It's giving.
And she does one of these. Like, she has a picture in her hand. She goes, boom, like poses and shows me the photo. I knew that person.
Okay.
I met that person.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah. Because I was like,
You get
oh,
nervous
God.
because like, am I about to get arrested?
I was more of like, because he was my upstairs neighbor.
Okay.
So I was like, what did he do? I thought it was in a Jeffrey Dahmer type situation where like he was murdering people upstairs.
Imagine.
And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just minding my own business. And I was scared because he said hi to me and he was like very polite and everything. So I was like, oh,
That's how they always are.
I know. And I'm like, fuck. Yes, I know him. And he's like, oh, he's just wanting a job. So I'm just asking, going door to door and asking how he is as a neighbor.
You know, I find that crazy.
Fuck.
That cops do that.
It's
or that has to be
insane.
part of the, I guess, process.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't talk to my neighbors.
Like, is it weird? Is
that a red flag? Yeah.
It's like, no, you got to say hi to people.
Yeah.
No, apparently that's normal. And he did come over like months ago, I think, right? Like maybe a month ago, and told me that like he was gonna apply and that he needed my number and email because they might call me and ask me as a reference.
So maybe I would have to like tell my neighbors like, hey, I applied for this cop, which is weird because like the ones to my right, I don't. It's just hi.
Yeah, which
And
I mean that's not bad.
Then the ones to my left don't even live in the state.
I wonder if they only care if it's something bad, like if
Maybe.
like your neighbors might be like they're gay. If they have an issue with that.
I feel like cops will love that because they're like, oh, in the showers. That's where we take our turns.
Oh no!
I'm just sorry. I hear stories. Go ahead.
No, but like I've heard of like you give your number, like information to your exes basically, and it's like I guess that's the way to do it, or less maybe nowadays because they're like we can't trust them, so now we gotta go door to door and ask people. Like I've never seen neighbors like asking neighbors because of that same reason, because I don't know them. I just see them and I say hi and I walk
But maybe
about.
that's a good thing that nothing ever looks suspicious.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not I don't talk to them, like, but maybe more like
Yeah, no problems.
Yeah.
Because he asked me about like noise complaints. So I
You
was
see, like stuff like that.
yeah,
Like,
and I told him, yeah, our footsteps.
which
That's
is so
basically
weird.
the
It's
only
like,
thing.
okay, what if I walk hard?
Yeah, but
like-
that's what we told him. I was like, oh, just footsteps, but like I don't really hear any fighting or anything. I don't know.
Yeah, man. It's like you're not getting the job for having heavy feet.
Okay, it's like damn, sorry, my bad. You can't be sneaky on the
Yeah.
criminals. I mean,
Bitch, I thought that was a soundbite.
I wonder if they picked it up on the mic.
I
That was
wonder,
so loud. But yeah, I mean, we did hear screaming, like maybe a couple weeks ago, like fighting, like arguing.
Oh.
But I think it sounded too far. It sounded like 2 stories above us.
Okay.
So like it sounded like kind of really muffled.
Mm.
It sounded like it was right above.
Really, I was kind of tired. So like I was kind of like in and out of sleep.
It's okay.
So like, I don't know. I thought it was like maybe further because I think he lives by himself. That's why it doesn't make sense to me. So
Unless
he killed his
in
wife.
he was in a scandal, and like the girl came over, found his apartment, came over. And,
Oh my god, he was married.
Poor
and
boy.
He was married and he was like sleeping with someone like at work or something. And like she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you did that shit."
Yeah.
And I came over and we were hearing the drama.
Yeah.
Damn, I should have heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I mean, that sounds juicy, but it didn't. It just sounded too far. That's one of my thing. It sounded too far, and I think he lived by himself,
Mm-mm.
which that's suspicious too.
How?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, but I think that I didn't have a demon to fight this week that
That's
I can
good.
think of. So, but what about you? Did you fight any demons?
You know, not really. I think I've had a pretty okay week as well. Just this season is very money draining, for some reason, and yeah, and actually the rest of the year.
This is where it goes downhill about saving.
Yeah. Other than that, I think I'm good. Oh, and I think there was one thing I wanted to bring up because the Nightmare movies, the posters, like.
Sorry, I was like, oh, we're jumping into the movie.
No. I was just in general like.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I feel like the Nightmare on Elm Street posters are so iconic.
Yeah, you're right.
And, like, they really stand out. And, like, I feel like posters can't be made anymore. Like, posters nowadays don't hit the same anymore.
No.
And, like, and one thing that... And I love artists getting their artwork out there. I really love seeing alternative artwork. But it kind of like when there's, like, official posters for movies, there's too many.
Yeah.
And I'm like... I remember back in the day,
It was just
every
this one.
movie theater had the one poster that was the
Yup.
official poster of the movie, and that's the only poster you saw everywhere. Now different theaters have different alternations of posters, and I can't keep up. And I don't know which ones I would like to own.
No,
It's
you're
too
right.
much. It's too overwhelming.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. I feel like there's like a weird thing where like there's like creativity kind of lost with like the main poster, I would say, because I think nowadays like they want their faces on the poster, which I kind of get it, but like sometimes it's like.
But it's not even that. It's just that they make like 20 posters for one movie, and
Yeah.
they're like all official, and I'm like,
You have to find one, baby.
I
Just
know.
one that you really like.
I know.
It's out there.
I just also don't feel like they don't make posters like the Nightmare posters anymore.
No, they're so creative. Like especially that first one, it's like so cool. Like look at it. Like that's not Freddy, but like it does.
But
the
it makes you imagine.
exactly.
And the Dream Warriors one too. Like,
It's just
sorry, they're all over the room.
yeah, there's too much. There's too much. You're totally right, and that's how I feel about trailers too. Where it's like there's too many trailers. You're showing the whole thing, and it's like what happened to like remember like old trailers where it was like
In a world where Jason goes to hell.
maybe not that one, but like Halloween 3, let's say,
Uh-huh.
where it was just a Silver Shamrock with a couple scenes of the movie,
And it makes you
then
think
just
of like
ends.
what's
And it's like, wow, that's kind of sick. I like that mystery that's left. Unless there was TV spots back in the day, and we don't know.
there was, but I feel like it was just straight from the actual trailers too.
Yeah, so it's like,
Yeah, trailers they just be wanting like show everything.
yeah, like here's the whole plot.
And for me with my condition, which I think I have a condition, I don't know. I'm
You're
very
self-diagnosing right now.
I'm very impulsive, and I have to see them if they're available on my phone.
I know. I've watched.
And I get too excited.
I get one trailer. That's all I get to see.
I know.
And sometimes that's too much.
I've been good though. I've been only watching the first trailers.
That's good.
Not the second
That's
or
it.
third or finals.
That's true. That's true.
But I do watch the first ones. But I wish it was more like just teasers.
yeah, a teaser is like perfect. That's all I need. I don't fucking need to see anymore.
Mhm.
Maybe they need to. It's just like the problem is that that's someone's job at the end of the day, and it kind of sucks.
No, and I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. It's like I want artists to have their artwork out there,
yeah,
but they make too many official ones.
yeah. No, you're totally right.
I love art. You can tell. This whole room, I don't even know where to put things
I feel
anymore.
like Greta, but with art.
Yeah,
Instead of fucking dolls.
yeah. There's just art everywhere.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
But anyways,
Sorry, that's such a problem.
I don't know why. I don't know why that came to mind. I forgot what I saw that I was like, I can't keep up with these movies posters. I think it might have been Alien Romulus. They had a lot.
Romulus they've had a lot of artwork and merchandise too. I feel like their merchandise game has been.
Oh no,
crazy.
and I'm okay with that. It's just that I guess there's this whole argument online with the Steelbook. People do not like the artwork for the
that's
Steel,
so
which I hate
dumb.
because I actually do like it.
This is fucking sick.
But it's not the one that was official, which is the facehugger one.
Yeah.
It's just a whole argument thing, and I'm like, why we can't? Oh, also the Nightmare Steelbook.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the Steelbook itself was the poster. I was actually kind of mad at first that it looked like it was just like Freddy, and I was like, why didn't you just put the poster on that Steelbook? That poster's fucking sick.
Yep.
But they
did.
They did. It was a slip cover. I was lied to.
You got clickbaited, brother. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, directed by Stephen Hopkins, written by John Skipp, Craig Spector, and Leslie Bowen, had a budget of $8 million and grossed $22.1 million worldwide. It had 6 taglines.
Damn.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Oh God.
I'm gonna save the funniest one for last.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go from down up.
Okay.
Okay. Not like Australia.
I don't know
down
where-
under, down up. I'm going down up. Okay.
I got you.
Okay. First one. Freddy has a son. Not really, but okay. He tries.
So is he? Wow. Ally. He's an ally
How?
because he's progressive. This movie's very progressive. So Freddy has a son. Like.
But who? You make no sense.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Thank you. Next one. Evil has spawned.
That's that's bad. It fits better. It fits better.
Third one. Now Freddy's a daddy. He's killing for 2.
Daddy, chill.
Oh, Freddy.
Next one. Freddy delivers.
No, you did not.
The fifth one. It's a boy. That one fits.
That one's better.
Okay. And the final one, the one I thought was the funniest.
Oh God.
Roll over, Beethoven. It's Freddy's 5th.
What the? Okay, I'm kind of mad that I kind of like it.
Right.
It's pretty funny. That's pretty good.
Right.
Wow, they got creative with it.
Mm-hmm. So before we exclusively jump into this movie, I just want to bring up something that I find funny that we're covering this movie about a pregnancy. In 2 weeks, we're covering another movie about a pregnancy that already had happened, but they're raising a child. And then this year has had a lot of pregnancies and weird babies.
Oh, that's true.
The First Omen,
yeah,
Beetlejuice,
yep,
Immaculate,
yep.
and Alien Romulus.
Huh, that's interesting.
And also, Ice Nine Kills just released their Terrifier 3 video, a work of art,
yeah,
which there's a birth in it too.
Interesting.
I don't know what's going on in society.
Abortions got, Roe v.
Oh,
Wade.
maybe that's
Roe v. Wade got
that's true.
overthrown. What is it called? I forgot what it's called.
Her body, her choice.
Yeah.
They're like, if you get rid of abortion,
Use your microphone.
If you get rid of abortions, this is what's gonna happen to our babies.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe that's what's happening.
So you see, a
Yep.
woman talked and she right because we
Yep.
here support abortion. Well, not abortion, the choice of abortion.
Yeah, the choice.
Your body, your choice. That's what
Yeah.
I support.
Which it's funny because this movie is very progressive with that.
And
honestly,
for 89,
problem solved.
and the thing is that you can look at this movie and like maybe they were trying to like, okay, let's say like you are a big Freddy fan from the first beginning and you're that teenage girl.
yeah.
It's kind of like trying to scare you away from getting pregnant. Or if you do that, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Like Colin following this thing around. I also find the
No,
idea of Freddy coming in your through your
Coming.
or Freddy coming, like finding a way to get to you. Fuck.
Oh my god! Don't log me.
That's
Freddy
what happens
coming.
when I'm trying to be smart. When Freddy getting to you through your baby's dreams. 'Cause
It's very
I thought
smart.
that was very like a very smart thing to do to I guess wake him up again.
Well, it's clever. Like I think it's
Mhm.
clever that she has no option but to like have these weird dreams because of her child. Like I think that is so fucking cool. Too bad
who was
that
in
I have
Jurassic Park.
yeah,
gotta
it is
go.
like too bad I have to go through a train filled with diarrhea through this movie because I feel like this has such potential to be something cool and deep,
Yes.
and it's not.
No, the dream sequences are cool,
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Damn,
but the
I feel
like
bad rating
like
it so low because those scenes are fucking awesome.
everything around it is kind of like
Yeah.
man. Actually, even though I'm not gonna lie, I kept noticing, I kept stopped writing, and I was actually kind of paying attention.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
But
I
then
guess that's
later,
true.
I'm like, I'm just gonna scroll through social media because I'm
Mhm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like they just repeat the same beats over and over and over throughout the movie, and then at one point they're like, let's just take care of this baby
Yeah,
right
I
now.
felt like the third act was very underwhelming. Where like it looked like they were just trying to get the movie done.
Yeah, it felt like very rushed. Like when
'Cause
the final battle showed up, it's
Yeah.
like it was over.
I
That's
didn't
it.
like. I do like the splitting of them two because he was
that was pretty
he
cool.
was inside her. That's what Jacob said.
Damn.
But then it's like Amanda, like, what was the point? Just breaking a wall so her spirit can leave? She couldn't fucking leave through a window. There were windows.
Oh, she can't. She was,
And then she sucks in Freddy back into her womb. Is that what we were supposed to think?
and then she does the same thing with Jake. Like, what is he trying to tell us? Like, I felt like the ending ended, and I said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it might have been more interesting if Jacob was born and then maybe like in a way Freddy doesn't kill him because he needs to get to her, but now that he's out of her he can't get to her anymore because now she can't get to him, because I felt like that was what's happening. She was getting to him because of the baby.
Yeah.
Because even they show us they show us the fetus and the souls are getting, he's feeding the baby the
Yeah,
souls
the
of the
souls.
kids,
Mhm.
of the teens. If maybe then Jacob turns out to be like this terrible ass kid and it's only because Freddy's still controlling him as he's growing older.
Yeah. I think that would have been cool. I mean,
Honestly, give us a legacy sequel, bring them back, and give us the Alice and Jacob story. Now 40 years later.
what, Alice is 60? And then, like,
I mean, Laurie Strode did it.
that's true.
Sydney's still going around.
That's true.
I mean, legacy sequels are still being made. We just
Yeah, I'm surprised like Freddy hasn't have a legacy.
because no one
Film.
no one can get over that Robert Englund is the only
So
Freddy.
fucking stupid. Y'all need to fucking get over that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is crazy. But I mean, so let me go through the cast
Right.
because let's go through the movie because I feel like at least the major beats we can kind of have a conversation about those.
Yeah.
Obviously we have a pretty small group of. Bitch, you eating?
Sorry.
You're at work, bitch. You're getting written up too.
You can't write me up.
I will write you up.
Go ahead.
All right, so we obviously have Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger himself, Lisa Wilcox as Alice Johnson, Erica Anderson as Greta Gibson, Valerie Armstrong as Mrs. Jordan, Michael Ashton as Gurney Orderly. Why is it like so weird? Okay, Kelly Jo Minter as Yvonne, Danny Hassel as Dan Jordan, Nicholas Maley as Dennis Johnson, and Joe Seeley as Mark Gray.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Straight up Machine Gun Kelly. Which sucks is I was like, damn, I'm Mark.
You are
That's
Mark.
straight up Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Except he's left-handed. I'm definitely not. I've tried.
Is that a problem? Okay.
You know why?
Sorry, listeners who are left.
You know, people thought they were sinful if they were in the left-handed.
You know, when working in
Sinful.
VedTech, hey, there's this thing where
AS and
AS and AD or OS and OD, which is right and left ear or right and or left and.
You're trying
Right,
to sound
alright.
smart, bitch.
I am smart. Anyway, the way someone told me to remember is AD for right ear, because the A, imagine it as an ear. You know, when you draw like dogs and cats, and you like when you're doing like Google like doodles, and you know you draw animals, you do them like triangles.
It's just that is so complicated.
It actually made me remember.
I just heard audio A, ocular O.
Oh no, I didn't. That's not how she taught me. So she knows who she is, and so like right dominant for D, and then S for sinister for left. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was A was audio, so it's ears, and then you do D as derecha, so you know right, and then S as sinner because of people think sinister. Yeah.
Crazy. Wait, aren't you left-handed?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't make the rules.
Yeah.
So what if you're both? You're half a sinner.
Fabulous.
Oh, I wanted to tell you. I learned.
Yeah.
That's true. You're our chosen one. That's a good point. Ambidextrous, right? Is that how you say it? All right. Wow, I'm proud of myself. So I heard of this term. Sorry, this has nothing to do with the movie. Of someone, they're half. You know how there's like Harry Potter's a half-blood prince,
Okay.
half-blooded gay, or something like that. Sorry, I know that's the title of the movie. The half-blooded gay.
What the fuck did you hear that from?
That's a bi. And I think that is so fucking funny. That's fucking awesome.
I guess. Yeah.
Half-blooded gay is so funny.
Oh my god, they should make a Harry Potter parody porno. Right. Hear me out. Let me see. Harry Potter. Okay.
No, there's already a long bottom.
No, stop. Harry Bottom
Harry bottom.
and the half-blood gay.
Okay. And okay, so now we have to think. What's Ron Weasley? What could be like the porn, like a
porn parody of Ron Weasley. Fuck.
Cum.
That's
Cum.
good.
Creamsley. Nah.
Oh, come creamy.
Cum creamy.
Or Ron Creamy. He comes a lot.
What's the girl? What's her name? The Hermione. What? Granger. That's already kind of a crazy name. Her Punani's. Okay, let's just stop the topic.
Hermione.
I'm sure this exists. That's the fucking
Probably,
part.
but that movie would be the three of them having sex because the half blood gay is bisexual, which is Harry Bottom.
Oh, that's a good ass point. Harry Potter. That's so crazy. That's a good point. And this is obviously Harry Potter. And like, how many movies are there? 7? 8? This is in the 8th movie.
7 books, 2 months and 1 part, whatever.
Yeah. So this is in the 8th movie. Just want to clarify that.
Okay, isn't she like phobic, like the Arthur? Yeah, we don't like her, so fuck her.
No, what I'm saying is that they're not children.
Oh,
Like they're adults. They have their own.
that's what I was thinking in my head. If you think of children, then you're
just,
fucking
you know,
sick.
motherfuckers out there like making conclusions.
Oh.
So you gotta spell it out for them.
Yeah, like every other porno is not about teens, and they're just turned into adults. Like all the other movie parody pornos, like
That's true.
they have to be adults. Like if you were thinking of kids, just unfollow us right now.
Yeah, fucking
Please.
block yourself, bro. Okay, so yeah, that's basically the cast that we follow through.
Okay,
Yeah.
So we do open on credits of Alice and Dan seemingly getting it on. We don't really get to see much of it, but you know, it's kind of bodies just touching.
It's very sensual.
Yeah.
They're like, it's a lot of back muscles.
You know what I needed with this opening? You and me are grinding and winding up on this bed.
Some R&B.
Mhm.
Okay, I can
Mhm.
see that.
I see you dreaming and scheming.
Oh.
All in my head.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
I did that.
We're going to be making
I did that.
horror song parodies.
You
Ice
know-
Nine Kills does serious songs. We do comedy versions of them.
Oh. Like it's a Necronomicon.
Hey, that's...
Oh,
God, you got to fucking spoil already.
they don't know what I'm talking about. They probably
Yeah.
don't even know. They hear nothing. But then she's in the shower and
Alice,
it's
we
a
We get everything.
Yeah,
Frontal, back,
Yeah,
side, everything.
through like a glass.
It's all sexy and sensual. And
Yup.
she's like, oh, I just got digged down so good.
Too bad it was a wet dream because this shower turns into a nightmare.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got bad blood because because Freddie comes in and I love that she looks through the sink and it's like super fucking long.
The drain hole because there's no sink.
And that shit don't sink for sure. And it's like shit coming out of it or something.
I wouldn't have touched it.
Yeah,
I would have got out the shower, but then it's real that the door won't open, so it starts filling up.
Yeah,
and then she gets thrown into like the boiler room, and then she sees a nun, which is Amanda, because we kind of get the whole what happened to Amanda,
like,
even though we kind of know
like this, like super fast, and she even has a name, like hello, my name is Amanda Kruger.
Yeah,
and there's a bunch of like. It's like works in an asylum.
She's in because she gets R-worded by the 100 maniacs.
Yeah.
The thing is, she's only dreaming because
the baby.
She's already pregnant. We just don't know.
Damn. So she's been getting it on for a while.
I mean, look at him.
That's true. He is a beautiful man. And she apparently, this is where we see a little cameo, famously a cameo of Robert Englund as one of the 100 maniacs.
Which I always presume that he's the one that, yeah.
I can see that.
But then she wakes up. It's graduation day. We meet the cast. And at this point in the movie, like that opening's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I feel like you start feeling the downfall of this franchise
fucking
right
away.
here.
Yep. It's a roller coaster. It starts with like, ooh, okay, cool. This is like a very sensual, cinematic kind of sex scene. And then like nudity. So everyone's attention's like, let's go. Then this cool dream sequence. And right away, fucking downhill, this long ass graduation scene that I felt like was going on for too long. Like nothing's happening. We're meeting the crew, but like.
But it's also. Okay, your girlfriend brought up a good point that I've never really realized, that people are just walking in front of the camera, and I'm like, oh my God, you're fucking right.
And it's like one specific camera, like from afar. It's just people just walking, and it's like distractingly. Like it's not like once in a while.
Like make it fun.
Yeah.
Like Robert Englund's in the back or something.
Yeah, no, it's just random people. What if they just didn't know? What if this was an actual graduation and they just put cameras and they're like, let's just do this real quick? Oh, she has something to say?
Say it.
When I was watching it, I noticed the same people were walking past the camera. Like they were wearing the same clothes and everything, the same colors.
The director?
I don't know, man, but I was like, this is giving me a headache. I'm gonna throw up.
Like I get
weird.
you're trying. I guess you're.
Huh.
It might be an artistic choice. Like, oh, it is crowded.
Yeah.
People would be walking past them, but like, you don't have to do that. Like we get. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine if you do it in moderation. Like if you do like a couple times, but it was like that they would cut to that camera and it was like just constantly someone was walking past and it's like, okay, bro, chill. Or like maybe a transition to a different camera when someone passes by.
Yeah.
Like change it up a little bit.
Yeah, it was just a lot of walking. I never really paid attention to it. I guess I don't really pay attention to the scene. So
yeah, because there's nothing about the scene. It's like forwarding the plot. We're like meeting the cast of this entire movie so slow, and they're just talking about nothing.
Which I will say, out of all the nightmares, this has to have the least kill count. Like, there's only 3 deaths, and they're cool, but there's only 3, and I feel like you're in the 5th movie. Up it up.
Yeah. Also, like the ratio of like the length of the movie with the deaths, like the ratio's pretty off because we even get like teases of like, ooh, maybe a kill's gonna happen here, like towards the end, and then like nothing happens.
No.
So you get dream sequences, but just nothing happens on them.
So then, what happens? Oh yeah, Alice has another nightmare. This is when the baby's born. We get Freddy baby.
Yeah, because she sees the little the girls, like the famous Elm Street girls.
Which I'm gonna have to add that baby to my collection of dolls.
You should just collect ugly babies.
That's true, right? Okay.
Imagine he just turns around.
I mean, trash.
Okay, Beetlejuice baby, not Freddy baby, Suckling baby.
I'll take the Beetlejuice baby.
He's pretty crazy but fighting.
Oh, fighting?
Yeah.
I feel like the Beetlejuice baby might still win.
Yeah, he's a little unpredictable.
Yeah, he was flying.
Freddy baby, he's getting his ass whooped.
He was a scared little shit. He saw Amanda. He's like, oh shit. Amanda's like, I'm Amanda. I'm 6. And
He's
fucking,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
Shut
he was a
the
little
fuck
pussy.
up, bitch.
Now the suckling baby,
He's tough.
he's a little scary, and he grows really big.
Yep, and he goes back inside you. That shit crazy.
That was a little too much, but yeah.
So yeah, they.
I do love that he's born.
Yeah.
Okay, the way he's brought back to life is Amanda. This makes no sense. Amanda is telling Alice is having a nightmare about Amanda giving birth. We see the baby. He runs, and what he does is he goes back to the church where Alice killed him last time, and he crawls into the sweater, bringing Freddy back to life. Is it better than the dog piss? Yes.
Yeah.
But
it's like they couldn't think of any other way. Like I felt like this was like it is a cool scene. Like the aesthetic,
I think the way I can explain is that Jacob, her baby that she don't know about yet, is dreaming about this.
How does the baby know?
Because
how the fuck does the baby know?
okay, we don't talk about. I'm only assuming it from the mom's conscience, but I don't know how that works. So, because she talks about having fucking nightmares all the time.
That's true. That's true.
Unless like Freddy's somewhere deep in her conscience and she's able to like keep
Just
him away
forget him.
because she's able to keep him away, but the baby doesn't know what
I
any
guess.
better.
Yeah, I guess
That's the only
true.
way I can explain it.
I guess that's a good explanation. I feel. I think
So
that's the best
it's
way.
because
to
of him
to
he comes back.
explain it.
Yeah.
Which is a great scene. I do love that he's like, like weirdly like stretching and
He's growing.
it's almost like a werewolf transformation, and I think it's so cool. But then like there's a giant explosion and Freddy flies in the most cartoonish way possible, and then gets up,
and then his arm is, and not even the glove arm. It's just a regular arm, long as fuck for no reason.
and he goes, "It's a boy."
Yeah.
It's like okay.
Okay, which when I was in line to get my photo op with him,
Mhm.
there was a lady in front of me who had a boy, and he walked up behind her and screamed that, and I almost cried.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's so sick. He's so
Mhm.
cool for that. Yeah, but again, very cool scene. Just I guess that doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And then we skip back to like it's like the boring parts. It's like the
friends.
Yeah, the friend part. Like
I don't. Yeah, this group of friends isn't as cool as the other ones.
like I like Mark, but Mark is like kind of boring. Like I was like,
No, they're not that
And they-
interesting. Their
and they
dreams
all
are
suck.
dreams are cool.
and they all suck. It's
Mhm.
not like you're like kind of rooting for like any of them because like Johnny Depp at least in the first one is kind of like okay, he kind of believes Nancy throughout the movie. So
And then he fell asleep.
and I mean yes, but it's like no, they all kind of just be like, bitch, you crazy,
Yeah.
and then that's it.
Until Mark has a nightmare, and then he's like, "Oh, bitch, you right."
Yeah,
Mhm.
like it's like I don't know, it's okay.
But they're at a, I guess, graduation pool party, and we kind of get to meet, like, we get kind of what are their hobbies,
Yeah,
because Yvonne is a
swimmer.
she
Oh,
does
diver.
like Rochelle last week.
Oh yeah.
Bringing it back. And then
Mark is an artist and
yeah.
he draws comic book characters in black and white,
because he's scared of blood.
and he likes making violent
Mhm.
comics.
And then Greta, she's a model,
She's
which
a
is
model.
why she's supposed to keep her
her
shape.
figure.
Yeah, her figure. And then Dan is
Dan is just hot.
he's just a hot jock.
Hot goes put pee pee and pussy.
Okay.
He just doesn't know how to fuck. That's it.
Oh, I don't know. I think he does. She got pregnant, so.
That's true. That's true.
So Alice has after her nightmare, she calls Dan wary, so Dan goes to go get her, and then Dan is asleep because this is where he gets like, I really do like this sequence
Yeah.
because it makes you think that he fell asleep in his truck. Freddy's spreading the bottle of wine everywhere that he was saving for Alice. I like that he uses his arm as a seatbelt.
Yeah.
He rips it off and uses it
So
as a seatbelt.
creative.
Mhm.
And it's like the aesthetics of like the car turning all like fucking crazy.
Yeah. But then he like ends up back at the pool again.
Mm-hmm.
So he decides to take a motorcycle, and then he starts morphing into the motorcycle, Mad Max style.
Yeah, he looks so cool. Like all the cables are like go all in his face, and then he looks down, and Freddy's like it's like a mechanical Freddy, like fucking talking shit to him the whole time.
Which I think, I think it was long. It's supposed to be longer and gorier. If I'm
Really?
not mistaken. Yeah. I don't know if that's this version or if it's cut out completely out of the final cut.
Like a deleted scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see it because this scene is so fucking cool. I think and it's again, the kills are fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, you see the wires going through his body. He's feeding him the fuel or whatever. But then Dan wakes up and he's still in the truck. So he never left the truck, first of all. And then he just ends up crashing into like fucking a semi. And then Alice at work, the portal to hell shows up, and Dan is falling through it.
It's a giant prolapse. It's just a giant prolapse.
That's like the POV of your penis going inside.
Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah, so I guess she knows when they die, so
Yeah.
she sees them dying.
Yeah.
And Dan dies.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we get from Dan.
Nope. Yep. Unfortunately, should have been Mark.
Yo, what the fuck?
I mean, look at Dan.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Thank you. So then Alice finds out she's pregnant.
Yep, and she's like, "Oh no, my Dan's dead. Now I'm a baby."
But she keeps his legacy.
I get it.
She can keep his legacy. You know, her body, her choice.
You're so progressive. I love you.
Thank you. Yeah, so then she gets a visit from this little boy named Jacob, and we kind of don't know who Jacob is, but he's the kid from Jurassic Park.
Yep. If you guys seen Raising Hope, he's in there as well. Oh, which actually wait, did I even say his name in the movie? Wait, sorry. I just want to double check that I actually did say his name for the cast.
No, I know. Take your time.
Where is
I was
Jacob?
looking at Kevin Durant.
Wait, Jacob's not even. Jacob's not even credited.
He's not credited?
Oh, he's like all the way in the bottom. Whitehurt Ford as Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's in the Addams Family.
Mm-hmm.
Mouse Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't remember him in Mouse Hunt. Okay, sick.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Team Jacob.
I am team. Let's fucking go, Team Jacob. So yeah, we do meet him. And he's kind of like very mysterious. It's pretty interesting what they're doing with him.
Mm-hmm. Which is weird that she sees him as his older self. Like, how would you know? How would Freddy know that?
That's a good point. That's a good point too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you gave birth to a black-haired baby.
I don't know.
Like, would you?
Huh.
Would Freddy kind of know what he was supposed to look like? Or I mean,
I guess
it's not even Freddy doing this. It's actually Jacob in her
this,
dreams.
That's actually the baby.
Like, would you really dream how your baby will look? Like, would you know?
I mean,
I'm trying to.
we're giving logic to the movie.
I know. I'm trying to be annoying, but
No, I get it. I get it. Because it's true. It doesn't make sense because it's like, why would we see him as we would see him as like something because he's not even a fucking fetus.
Even
He's just a cell in her body. That's it.
Yeah. Well, we don't know how long it's been.
Oh, that's true.
Because then later on we see it. It's already like a little baby.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's never explained, I guess. Maybe she's just seeing a vision of a child. It's just weird that it looks like black hair with like really bright blue eyes.
Maybe she's seen this child before, and you know how they say you dream of faces you've seen before? Maybe she's seen them somewhere, and this is what she...
But it sucks that we don't see that.
I
would be pretty interesting, like if he was like part of the story somehow.
They should have just de-aged Dan.
Yeah, back in the fucking 89. It's just Dan on his knees. Hey, mama.
Okay. So then, yeah, Greta has a fucking room full of dolls.
Okay,
and let me say something, because y'all would be like, well, you got Chuck dolls. Yeah, motherfucker, but they're not ceramic, creepy ass looking dolls that people use in the 1800s.
Yeah, and you know exactly what. When you stayed at your grandma's house, that bitch had them too.
Yep.
And that shit used to scare the fuck out of you, and you would turn their heads to look the other way. You fucking know.
Also, this is when Alice, she tells Yvonne about Freddy, and I'm like, well, she's infected.
Oh,
and
yeah. Then she goes, hey, gang, everyone, let's talk about Freddy.
I love when she's leaving the hospital. She's like, okay, but we can't really... Did she say we can't tell anybody?
I think so. I think she says like, "Oh, nobody can know" or something like that.
Well, anyway, but then
like she's aware that it's a bad idea to spread the word.
But it cuts to her telling all of them.
Anyways, guys, remember Freddy? Oh, you don't know about Freddy? Let me tell you his backstory. Like
infected,
fucked, all of them. Bad friend.
But you know what? If you lose your man, y'all coming down with him too. And y'all, we
that
all going
beautiful
together.
man.
We all going together.
Because I don't.
Yep. Thank you, New York. Yep.
Yeah, so true. That's very, very true. But seeing Greta having all these dolls, is that what people think pop Funko Pops look like to us?
That's what people think collectors' rooms look to that don't collect. Creepy.
They're like, oh shit, that's a lot of pops.
Yeah. Even though people walk in here like, oh my God, that's so cool.
And turn around. That shit creepy as hell. You saw Chucky? Shit.
But
this is where we have her nightmare.
yeah, so Greta's nightmare, which fun fact, she had to keep that in her mouth during filming, whatever the fuck they had in her mouth, and I heard apparently it was smelling like straight up shit, like it was smelling bad.
Wait, like
I think they use spaghetti and stuff to stuff.
Oh, the food.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you meant the prosthetic of her
well,
mouth.
it had actually food in it, so they had to
Why the fuck they put real food? They could have just
I don't know,
That's
make it
crazy.
look real. It looked pretty good.
It looked great. Oh, that sucks. That must stink so bad. You're probably there for hours just sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting.
But Freddie makes her nightmare look like she choked on food because they're at a dinner party. But I do love that Alice sees them before they die, or like they try to get help from her before they die because she also falls asleep. But Freddie grabs her by her fucking hair and the way he grabs her and closes the fridge, I loved it.
That shit is pretty bad.
That was really good.
A very bad bitch move.
Yeah, like Freddie said, "Come here, bitch."
And what did it say on the list?
So on the fridge it said, "Die, bitch."
Oh, die, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think it's cool. Obviously, her fear is gaining weight. So like
because her mom has her. It's the pressure from her mom.
Yeah. Like it's like she has to maintain her figure. So
Mm-hmm.
he has her like force feeding her basically all the food, and she starts getting like really, really big cheeks
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. So it is cool. I do think that this is such a like pretty much still relevant problem with like body dysmorphia and all that stuff. So like I think that's still very,
And that's
very clever.
And that's another thing. This movie's
Very
giving
forward.
us some stuff that it's like people don't talk about.
Yeah.
Not in a good movie.
Too bad as shit.
Not in a great movie.
No.
Because I didn't rate it that low either.
No.
But like, I wish the movie would have been better.
Yeah.
Because this is a good thing about eating and not wanting to eat, or vice versa, or
Yeah, no, I totally feel you. It tried. It at least tried. It's just literally everything with them. Like with the friend group, it feels repetitive. That's the
Right.
only thing. It just feels too repetitive. The child thing could have been said in a different way with the whole Jacob in the dream. It's like it just feels so random to me that like it doesn't lead to anything either. It just kind of just ends. And that's it. Like I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. Even though they offer her a faster way of ending it, but she declines it.
Her body, her choice.
So then Mark is very upset, and I guess Mark lives in this warehouse.
So yeah,
Yeah, because then when he dies, it's like, oh, the place came down because Freddy in the dream was knocking everything off.
down.
Yeah,
So it's like he's like an orphan, I'm assuming,
or that was his dad that we saw.
oh yeah,
that owns
could
the
be.
warehouse. I don't fucking know. They
He
don't
lives in a
explain it, but
warehouse.
he lives in a warehouse. He has like a room upstairs or something, and he's very upset about Greta because he loved her. I didn't know that they had a thing.
I think
It's not shown.
it's kind of implied because she's playing with his hair throughout
Yeah.
the movie. So I think it's like, oh, they're close.
They
That's
should have
it.
fucking kissed or something.
He swings that way.
Oh, maybe he didn't come out yet.
I didn't know you were gay.
That has a name when you have a fake
Oh,
girlfriend. I
you
forgot the
gay?
name. All right, LGBTQIA community, help me out because I forgot. There's a name for when guys in high school go out with girls to hide the fact. Yeah,
I can ask ChatGPT.
stop it.
Wait. Hey ChatGPT, what do you call when a gay person has a fake girlfriend to pretend that he's straight? Let's see if ChatGPT's ally. Okay. When a gay person has a fake girlfriend to give the impression that they are straight, it's often referred as a beard.
Ah, yes. that's the
Yo!
name. Yeah, a beard.
So it's a beard. I
Mhm.
guess is it because they look? Wait. It's
Because
often
a beard hides your face.
this term is used to someone that acts part and conceals their sexual orientation. That the range is typically meant to avoid scrutiny and comfort the social familial expectations. The term can apply to both gay men and lesbian who have a partner of their opposite sex on this purpose.
I didn't know you were a lesbian.
Wow.
I mean,
ChatGPT and
it's not cool that you have to pretend.
No,
to be
but
straight.
no,
but
I'm not saying like hell yeah, guys, keep doing that. No, but it's just ChatGPT is such an ally.
yeah, that's the term. Beard.
That's pretty. That's a
forgot.
funny one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what it kind of gave me vibes of that, especially like in the graduation scenes. I was like, it feels like he's.
Is it because he has blonde highlights?
Maybe.
Because that was every gay man in.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm just being ignorant.
A little bit.
Yep.
So yeah. Sorry, it's just what I wrote. Alice sees Mark in hole.
Wait, that kind of follows with my theory about Mark.
Okay, so Mark falls asleep. Yvonne leaves because Yvonne don't believe none of this bullshit.
Yeah, Yvonne's like aggressively being like, "Fuck you, bitch, you're crazy."
Yeah.
Like worse than like any like than Mika from like Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Like, worse than him. Like,
Yeah. So Alice tells Mark, "Don't fall asleep." What he do? He fall asleep.
that's like the don't say that you'll be right back.
Yeah.
It's like don't say
In this
don't fall
franchise,
asleep.
Yeah. So she draws herself a little stick figure and puts Alice, so she jumps into the drawing with him, which is really cool.
Very smart. Very smart of her.
Mhm.
But then this is where it turns into take on.
No, not yet.
me.
Not yet. Not yet.
Well, he's already there.
He's almost there because he survives
Oh,
this.
yeah, you're
he
right.
Survives this. So she saves him from the hole, almost to hell.
Mm-hmm.
She takes him out. She sees Jacob, and we find out that Jacob is actually her son because she's like, "Oh, my mom doesn't like me," and he's
Yeah.
like, "What do you mean?" And then he's like, "Yeah, you don't like me, bitch." And I was like, "Oh."
It's like, oh damn! Don't talk to your mother like that.
And she's like, "Who told you that?" He's like, "The man with the weird hand."
It's like, which one? Because the other one was kind of weird when we saw him last because it was really long and stretched out, or the one with the blade that he should have done that.
Is it the surf C word cunt? Oh,
My man,
I still said it. I still said it. Is it the weird claw? I meant to
Brad
say
Summer.
like C claw, C word claw hand.
You know exactly what.
Because y'all know when y'all put this glove on it, you feel like a straight up.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, you continent. And then, or is it the burnt hand that no one really looks at?
That's stretched out in this movie. So like, it's like which one, brother? I don't know which one to know.
But yeah, Mark's afraid of blood, so he ends up fainting but waking up or something, or he ends up fainting and going somewhere.
Yeah, and
Oh no, he does. He ends up waking up.
yeah, he
from
wakes.
the faint.
He
Yeah,
wakes
yeah,
up
yeah.
from the faint because that's why he went into the dream in the first place.
Mhm.
But then it's just when they go back to Yvonne.
Yeah, well, she goes to take an ultrasound because she's like,
Oh, yeah.
"Do fetuses dream?" Because she
Yeah.
finds out that he's her son.
Yeah, and it's saying that like basically 70% of the state of a fetus is dreaming,
Mm-hmm.
and
Depending on how many weeks old it is, because it's already developing or whatever.
yeah,
Which again, interesting.
yeah, I'm like, damn, y'all have sprinkling some good ass layers in here.
Mm-hmm. But then Alice sounds crazy. Yvonne doesn't want to believe her.
Mm-hmm. It's your best friend.
Yep. So Mark shows up and he's like, "I did all this research. Look at all the kids these guys murdered throughout the year."
Yeah,
And Yvonne is like, "Fuck y'all." So she walks away.
I don't care about evidence.
Yeah. And then Mark is like, you could the baby.
Yeah,
And she's like, no.
Yeah, which at first it felt very like I'm against that, but then she makes a good point. Like it's Dan's baby.
It's Dan's baby.
It's like ugh, okay, fine.
Because maybe if it wasn't, maybe she would have been like,
okay, fine.
yeah, let's finish this.
Or like even if Dan's alive and they could make it where it's like she's like, hey, I want to do this, and Dan's like, no, that's my baby, and that's like a really deep layer you can go into where.
Like Black Christmas. Remember the boyfriend wanted her to have. Mhm.
Yes, exactly. So it's very like that where it's like now she doesn't even have autonomy to her body. But no, in this one, she's making the choice of like, no, I want to keep it because
He died.
Dan is.
It's the last thing I have of him. Yeah.
Exactly. And it makes sense. I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, I understand that decision making.
So we did the abortion. Check. Next topic, adoption. Dan's parents show up. We're going to adopt that baby, take it from you. And she's like, hell the fucking not.
have you seen Dan?
Yeah.
I know this child gonna be beautiful.
Which is another interesting thing because it's like they lost their son.
Yeah.
So maybe they think they can get another son that's from their son,
Yeah.
from her baby, but they want to take him from her.
Yeah.
Like, no, y'all can have scheduled visits.
yeah.
He can stay over on the weekends.
Yep.
Y'all not taking him.
No, I
Mhm.
mean, and gosh, and then after this, that's it. That's all we get from this. Like,
Yeah. So
conflict.
adoption check, abortion check, done. In
Nah.
a movie where I feel like express more could have been more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, so then what happens is that Mark falls. This is when I think Mark has his dream.
So yeah, she's gonna go fall asleep
Mm-hmm.
to basically explore about Amanda.
Oh, because yes, because Mark tells her that what if you put Amanda's body to rest, you can put him to rest.
Yeah, because
Okay.
what a crazy
Why didn't we think
solution.
of this 3 movies ago?
I mean, we did find the Freddy, like when they find his body, that's basically how you put him to rest.
And that's my thing. It's like the rules keep changing.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
that's
like
nothing
Dream
new.
Warriors put him to rest. Dream Master, he has to see his reflection.
And this-
Motherfucker sees his reflection in Dream Warriors. Like, what are we doing?
then in this one, mommy issues.
Yeah.
Like it's so weird.
And that's the problem. That's the problem with this franchise. Is like the nightmare thing is so convoluted. It's like, what are the real rules? What can Freddy really do? What can he not do? Like, if you pull that motherfucker to the real world, but you kill him, you're putting him back in the dream
world?
like.
Question mark?
You're not really getting rid of him. So what if we bring him back into the real world and just keep him alive and lock his ass up? He can't do nothing until he dies.
That's true.
And what is he gonna do? Whack himself to go back?
Maybe. That's a
Oh,
possibility.
bitch! Wait till the next one.
Oh God. So yeah, basically she's gonna try and look for Amanda's body
Mm-hmm.
in the dream world. So
Mhm.
she tells Mark, "Hey, stay awake and watch me.
Yeah,
Don't fall asleep."
yeah.
Mark, what does he do? Starts reading. The thing you do right before you go to sleep.
He's reading Avengers.
He's reading Avengers, Spider-Man. He's like, wow, this is so cool. Books that he already has, so you know his ass
Yeah.
read them already.
Yvonne also. Then Yvonne has a nightmare,
Yep.
and this is where she believes because she has a nightmare
Fucking
with
finally.
the diving nightmare.
Yeah,
Which
she...
I thought he should have killed her, but whatever.
Yeah, it felt weird that she lived because I was like, the one character that doesn't believe her now gets to... I guess that's kind of a lesson. Where
Oh, teach her a lesson to believe.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
you
but
can see it that way.
She saves her from from drowning in a jacuzzi in real life because that's what a Freddy would have made it look like.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool because like she's gonna go dive and the board kind of turns into like a
They
hand.
should have done a shark.
That's fucked up. I can't believe you would do that for me.
Well, it's one of those fears in the pool.
But she doesn't have. She's not afraid of the water.
Okay.
She's, I think, afraid of the diving.
She
I
doesn't have
think
to be afraid of the water. He could have been like,
that's Jason's problem.
okay.
But it's actually really cool. It like
Mhm.
turns and then she falls and she's like falling forever and she dives into like this little puddle of
Yeah.
water and she ends up in the dream world.
Mhm.
And it's like so interesting.
And then Freddy's wearing like a wetsuit sweater, which is kind of cool.
It's kind of sick. It's like
Mhm.
leathery and it
Mhm.
looked really cool. But then she, what's her name?
Alice saves her.
Alice saves her and pulls her out through a door.
Yeah,
and
and
then
he-
Freddy freaks out.
Because the mom is there.
Yeah.
I was like, since when?
Well, it's the same thing with Jason. Since when was he afraid of water? And then in Jason versus Freddy, so all of a sudden he's afraid of water.
He's never been. Well, okay. I was gonna say he's been in water.
Yeah, that's
But
what I'm saying. It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
all of a sudden that affects him.
That's what happens when you don't research your movies before directing one. um, no tea, no shade.
But then we cut to Mark,
Yeah,
and Mark is like, "Okay, I'm done with my Avengers book. Let me find this one. Ooh, what is it called?
A Nightmare in Hell.
A Nightmare in Hell." Bitch fell asleep,
Mm-hmm.
and he's really interesting because it's all in black and white. He's reading. He's like, "Oh, this
And
is."
he's the only one in color.
Yeah, he's the only one in color, but he sees that the page is empty and it's him reading the comic. He gets sucked into the Take On Me music video, and then he goes in, and it's all black and white, which is cool because like it's not like Freddy's on a filter, but the world is like actually black and white.
Yeah.
Super interesting. Like it's like
Or is Freddy in black and white makeup?
I don't think so. I think he's actually black and white. I think the scenes that he's part of until Super Freddy, he's in black and white filter.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
It looked way too good for '89 to be a filter. Like
mean-
it looked like they make up him in that color.
Oh, okay. If they did, then shit, that's fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a filter. I don't know why.
Nah, because the way the green screen looked, Nah, this looked way too real.
That's true. But this is my favorite sequence of the movie. This sequence is so creative and so cool. I wish we had more of this. But basically, Freddy is, teasing him, taunting him, and he turns into his comic book character.
Which you can say that's his Dream Warrior power.
Yes. So he's been drawing. I don't think we have a name from him.
I don't know either.
I don't remember.
The Terminator.
Yeah. And he's like shooting him, and Freddy kind of dies, and he wakes up, but he's super jacked and muscular.
Super Freddy.
And he's Super Freddy. And then he basically turns Mark into like paper and then like a drawing, and he starts tearing him up. And I was like, yo, they think Terrifier is gory? This is gory because you see everything. They show his arm and he starts cutting into little pieces.
And then the color starts leaving the pages or Mark as he's bleeding out. But and then they made the suicide made it look like the warehouse collapsed on him or something. But you know what this is reminding me of? Like the color fading. Do you remember the Powerpuff Girls? The clown that fades into black and white and it's fucking terrifying.
It's evil. Yeah.
That scared the fuck out of me as a kid.
That's probably why you were afraid of clowns.
That's probably, well, Pennywise too. But like that good reason there.
Yeah.
That shit used to scare the fuck out of me.
That's good.
I hated that shit.
I don't think I was ever afraid of him like that. I was just more afraid of there was like a claymation show. I think it was called like Kapow or something like that. It was really weird. It has like 3 episodes. It never went anywhere. But it was like this weird claymation kind of thing, and it was super creepy. It was like, I think, Nickelodeon.
Oh, is it the ones like...
No. I know which one you're thinking about.
Okay.
It's that's the Darwin, I think it's called. The Darwin. That's like I'm
an angel.
Yeah.
Satan. Yeah.
No, that's creepy. If you've never seen that shit is fucked up.
Yeah, so then Yvonne now believes because she went through a nightmare. So Alice sends her to find Amanda's body. Alice just goes to sleep, I guess.
Yeah,
because she just wakes up. She's just in the dream world after her dad takes her. So I was like, okay, I guess she went home to sleep. And it cuts back and forth between them. But all Yvonne pretty much does is find Amanda's body. And Amanda's like, you've released me. And then disappears.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I thought you had to bury her, even though she was already buried in Dream Warriors. I don't get it.
Amanda was playing hide and seek the whole time.
Okay, so then Alice finds Jacob, and Jacob is with Freddy, but then Alice is like, don't believe him, he's the mean man. So then Jacob runs away from Freddy, and I do like this. The whole stare thing is very cool.
That's like a very
it feels like a night. It feels like a dream.
Yeah, because it's a reference to like the famous painting or like drawing of Relativity by M.C. Escher,
which I think also it's a reference in Harry Potter.
Yeah, I think
speaking of Harry Potter earlier,
popular because it's like different perspective. It's like very, very popular.
Yeah. So Jacob manages to get away from Freddy. Alice, and then he reveals to Alice that Freddy's inside her, which is why he's able to hide, which is why he's hiding. And this is another cool sequence where she's splitting away from him, which is kind of homaging Jesse, Freddy coming out of Jesse in a way. Kind of the thing too with the two guys merging, but they're de-merging.
Yeah, and it's like there's a point where like they're like kind of like the front of their faces are splitting, and it's like so well done, and like it's so chaotic and everything.
You know what? You should make a drawing of this, like the comic book thing you like, but make it Alice and Freddy.
That's a good one.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'll think about that. That's good.
Other artists, he did.
Shut the fuck up. You can't do it. It's mine.
And if he doesn't do it, y'all do it so I can have it.
But it's really cool. The only thing that this sequence bothers me, not the splitting, that Jacob then like switches.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck?
Because Amanda's like, only you can help her, Jacob, or if not, she's gonna die. So Jacob's like, hey, bitch.
I was like, what the fuck?
Okay. So I guess Jacob helps Alice somehow get rid of Freddy, but it's a fetus, so I don't know how he has a conscience for that, but whatever.
Yeah.
And
then Amanda shows up and is like, what's up, Freddy?
Yeah, because she tells Jacob how to, but then Jacob turns into a baby. And then Freddy goes back to baby mode.
The cool thing is the faces of like Dan, Greta, and Mark coming out of Freddy and like screaming and shit. That shit is fucking creepy.
Because you can say that was what was feeding him more. So yeah, they pull him towards Amanda, Baby Freddy, and Baby Freddy looks cool too. I really like the effect of Baby Freddy.
Yeah.
Or the puppet.
Kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, Gigi, like in
Oh, like
in
Bride of
Seed.
Chucky.
Yeah, or
Like
Bride, yeah.
When they're born for the
Yeah.
first time. Yeah. And yeah, then Amanda sucks him back into her stomach.
And then Jacob does the same with
to Alice.
Alice.
Sure. And then Freddy's trying to escape Amanda's stomach because his claws come out of her, and he's like, "Let me free."
That's
blah,
pretty
blah.
cool.
Yeah,
and then she's
that's
leaving.
cool. It just doesn't make sense because
Yeah.
why? Never mind.
And then also she just she disappears, and I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, okay, there goes that.
And then we're cut to Jacob's born. Jacob was born.
Yep, and then Yvonne and it's her the godmama.
Yep. And we're presumed if it's real, if it's not, because the girls in the jump rope are humming.
Yeah.
Did you notice they don't sing the song, they hum it?
Mm-mm.
Then it's like, is it copyrighted?
No, but they sing it at the beginning.
Oh.
It's just
okay.
their voices are completely different.
Okay. Well,
So it sounds like a whole different song. But yeah,
And-
did she live? Is she alive, or is she dreaming, or who knows?
I feel like they should continue this story because they don't end. The next one we've gone.
Yeah, everyone's
And there should be the new legacy of Elm Street should be Jacobs and his friends, and then but Alice is aware of it because it's kind of like
Have you seen the new the Never Sleep? What's it called? Like the
the
fan
never
film?
yeah, it's good.
It's good.
But it doesn't follow him. It's following Heather's son
Oh, okay.
from New Nightmare.
I see.
Mhm.
Because I know a lot of the people from
It's,
this movie is in that
oh
movie.
my god, what's his name?
I can find it right here.
It's whatever's New Nightmare. I forgot his name.
Fuck. There's a lot of self. It's just like, oh, this person has
Go
their
to
selves.
New Nightmare, like the movie New Nightmare, and look for her son. Because it's his name. I just forgot his name. New Nightmare.
Is that the one that goes? "Meh"?
Yeah, it's him. It's him.
Where is he?
Who he waved at me once at a con because I was Freddy and I waved back. I waved at him and then he waved back at
Oh,
me. and I
Dylan.
was-
Dylan.
Dylan's New Nightmare. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. It's just I've seen a lot of the characters are in that movie, I
Mhm.
guess. But I would like to see.
Yeah. But yeah, a legacy sequel to these characters. Yeah, that would be sick.
I'm sure maybe eventually they haven't done one,
No,
so who knows?
no, I would like to see one.
And that is the Dream Child.
The dream.
All right, like we do with every movie, we go to Letterboxd and give this a rating and a review.
Yep.
What was your rating and review?
I gave Dream Child a 3-star because I still do like the dream sequences. I think this movie had potential to be interesting, but it's just mid for me. So with that being said, I said her body, her choice, bitch.
Yup. Okay. Look at that. I give it a 2.
Mm-hmm.
I said this movie has such cool sequences entirely surrounded by the dumbest plot elements. The film feels like it's trying to be deep and it falls in shallow waters. I feel like they were really trying to go really deep, and then like a lot of the shit that they were saying was so fucking like surface level dumb, and it's like it just feels so dumb, and they just kept going with it. So unfortunately,
Also, I want Alice's planter thing.
oh yeah, the planter with the pants. It was
Mhm.
pretty. It was pretty.
I'm
cute.
pretty sure I can make that. I just have to find a half a mannequin, dress it up, and put a plant on top.
Is it a mannequin?
Yeah, probably
It
because it had
probably-
jeans on it.
Oh, that's true, and it had shoes and
Mhm.
everything. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can do it.
Mhm.
I believe in you.
Thank you. If anybody wants to buy me that,
Christmas list down below. Favorite kill?
I'll give it to Dan,
Dan.
the motorcycle.
I think that's a
Mhm.
very cool one. I give it to mine is gonna be for Mark. I think Mark was very
I had a
very
feeling,
cool.
so I mean, like, you know,
Yeah, no, it's
let's
fine.
be different.
Hey, your movie, your choice.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so that it was for me. Daddy of the movie.
Who is your daddy?
Dan.
Yeah, I mean, damn, what the fuck?
Yep.
I mean,
I don't know if he's-
Freddy's daddy.
I don't know if he's the hottest himbo in this franchise, but he's a close second if he's not.
I mean, so far, from what I've seen, yes.
'Cause-
I don't remember the next one, and I don't remember New Nightmare.
Well,
that
the one
much.
and 2. Jesse's friend that he tries to.
That's true. That's true.
But anyway, that's besides the point.
At least top 2.
Yeah,
Top
for
2 at
sure.
least.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's basically it.
Mm-hmm.
I do have some comments.
Yes.
Oh, my alarm.
Look, that right on time.
Wow, that is crazy. Let me turn off that alarm.
And my watch said time to stand. So let me stand up for a minute.
He's being healthy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so I do have some comments. I'm gonna read the YouTube ones right now. So if you guys wanna go on our YouTube channel, and leave us some comments, that'd be great. We'll read them in the show. Alrighty. So this is from Rod3054 on our Mean Girl. Oh, sorry, The Craft.
I was like, we did Mean Girls.
I'm reading the title. I put Mean Girls for the Goth
Hi,
Girlies.
Rod.
So hi Rod. Says, so where's that OnlyFans link? Because that intro was, and then put the hot emoji like that.
Okay.
Thank you, Rod.
That's all for you, baby.
I'm not that confident. Not for an OnlyFans, but I appreciate the sentiments. This is from 715 Miss. Have
Hello.
you guys reviewed Dark and the Wicked?
No. But we should.
Just straight up, no.
You know, sometimes I have to think about it. I was like, did we?
Yeah, no, but
No, we
definitely
haven't. But we can add it.
That's
Add
true.
it to the list.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can add that
Mm-hmm.
once we do the Roulette of Horror again. Because right now, look, Roulette of Horror. Yeah, you see, it's not there. This is from Killeth5934 as
Hello.
saying hallway walk jawbreaker, Miss Rose McGowan
That's
and
right.
her crew.
That's right. You know,
Yep.
I'm gonna apologize. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. After recording, in my head, I'm like, fuck, I forgot about Jawbreaker and Heathers.
Oh, I haven't seen Heather, so I
Mhm.
definitely have to watch that.
Mhm.
Damn.
So yeah, definitely Jawbreaker's a good one too.
Okay.
Which I learned yesterday that Judy Greer,
Yeah.
she blew smoke into Rose McGowan's face, improvised, and Rose McGowan's angry face was genuine.
Oh, damn.
Mhm.
That's some drama in that set.
Oh, it was good. That's that's Mean Girls right there.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
Alrighty, so that is for our YouTube. So again, you go on
Thank you
YouTube.
guys so much. Keep leaving them. We
Please,
love
it
them.
helps us.
Mhm.
This is now for Spotify. So Spotify people, you out there got that benefit. I'll read the poll that we left
Oh yeah.
for the craft. Who do you embody the most?
Mhm.
There's a tie for first place, Rochelle and Sarah.
Okay.
So Rochelle, she got those issues, racial issues, which that's very, very real.
But she's our, what was it? Water queen.
She is our water
She's
queen.
the water witch. She's
Yep.
a sea witch. Ursula, we love you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
His mind works in mysterious ways.
It does.
And then Sarah is just mama. Mama
She's
died.
Earth Queen.
Earth Queen.
Was it Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 'Cause her
Yeah.
mama's 6 feet under. Yeah. She's our Earth Queen.
Yeah.
Earth Queen.
And that's it.
Avatar. Toph. There we go.
Which editing for that one, I realized that fucking people hate Sarah. Like the character Sarah is like, people are like, this is what ruins the craft. That's like, Jesus.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, like articles about how fucking Sarah ruins that movie. I'm like, whoa, like
Is it because they wanted all 4 girls to win at the end?
I didn't read it because I was at working.
Oh, sorry.
No, but like from what I read, a little bit of it was like that she's so boring. It's like everyone has these conflict of issues and everything. It's like we don't get nothing for her.
You know what? Yeah.
And it's like, oh, she's the chosen one, obviously.
Okay. I can kind of. I would have to read the articles, but from what you are saying,
Yeah.
when we were talking about it, we were saying how Nancy does have the conflict at home, and we see that. Rochelle has the conflict with racial issues and bullying. We do see that, and then Nancy is burnt up like Freddie. We see that.
Wow.
And then Sarah, it's like we don't find out her mom is dead until the sleepover. We don't
Yep.
really get her life at home.
Mhm.
And then all she really is, all her conflict is a fucking man that started a rumor.
Yeah.
And like you can fuck that off in 2 seconds if you wanted to.
And she did. And
Oh,
she self-harmed, but
She did try to quack the right way and still lived.
yeah. So I guess we have that. But it was just weird that I was like, wow, that's surprising. For 20%, we got
I don't
Bonnie.
think she ruined the movie.
I
but
don't think so. I
whatever.
think she was fine.
Mhm.
I think the whole I'm not a fan of the whole like their chosen one. I'm kind of over that shit. But it's fine. It's from the 90s. I know that's very common. In second place we have Bonnie,
Okay.
which totally agree. I'm sorry, the 20% of people that are Freddy's out there. And then we got Nancy with 0.
Nobody?
Nobody. Everyone said fuck Nancy, bro.
Wow.
Liars. I know half of you motherfuckers. One sitting right next to me that's exactly like Nancy. I know exactly, bro. Evil witches out there.
Okay, I'm not that evil.
If
But
y'all have power,
I'm
y'all be Nancy.
I am surprised because like everything when I go to conventions or anywhere, it's the artwork, everything's all Nancy.
Yeah,
Everyone talks about Nancy. The face of the craft is Nancy. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it is
it's
Nancy.
true. It's very true. You're very right because she's fucking great in that movie.
I'm very surprised none of our listeners picked Nancy.
Yeah, not even one.
None of them are evil.
No? Yeah, I'm sure. They're great. I'm messing. I love you guys. Okay, so now we're going to go to the comments. This is from our Long Legs episode. Original Witch. Oh, shit, Nancy.
Okay. Actually, that's Agatha because she's from like the 1700s or something.
But isn't the Scarlet Witch even older than her?
I don't fucking. I'm just joking. I don't know.
So okay, they left a comment saying, "I'm not sure if you listen to the Dead Meat podcast. I used to a lot more often.
I still do,
but it's like Dead Meat podcast episode about long legs. But they talked about someone who had a hand in long legs. Said that he looks like that because he wanted to resemble rock bands, hair bands from that time, and it was typically botched. Long legs wanted to look pretty for the devil because you know how like he has like kind of like plastic surgery and stuff.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
That makes sense
because it's true, and I know he listens to that type of music in the car and stuff, so that makes way more sense. I did hear a really interesting theory that what's the main girl's name in that?
Lee Harker.
Lee Harker, yeah. Lee is actually the daughters of the devil. And that the reason why Longlegs is so attached to her is because he's like so infatuated with the devil that he wants to like I want to like praise you because yeah, I'm like,
so let's fucking bring it back. Let's extend this fucking universe. She is the other twin of the first Omen.
My man dropped the mic like he was like, damn. No, let's even bring it back.
Okay, let's keep going.
Bring it back. The Omen, is actually the priest that Gabriel couldn't fix.
Okay.
From the Pope's exorcist.
Okay.
I think that's great. I think this cinematic universe is gonna be crazy. The baby that the Immaculate she gives.
Sydney Sweeney and Immaculate is the twin sister of the first Omen baby. So that's why she gives birth to whatever she gave because we don't see it.
Well, he did. Let's just say that it ends there.
Yeah. No, but thank you. I do listen to them. I just don't listen when I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, I haven't listened to them in a lot. I like a lot of their like game episodes and stuff like that, or like when it's like an informative one, like the Japanese horror. Fantastic episode. I love that. I met them. They're besties with me.
You did.
Very nice people. This is from our Friday 13th 6th episode. This by Caleb Leland.
Hello.
This Friday has a place in my heart because it was my first one I ever saw. It's just a fun movie, great review.
And that's fair.
Yeah, no,
honestly, I love that one too.
Yeah, that's great.
I think that's my second favorite Friday. Did I say that was my first in the episode?
Look,
you see, my mind changes. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Okay, so it stays the same.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. This is from The Craft. They start with Hateful Donut.
I love that name.
That's a good name. I think the most iconic high school hallway walks is in Jawbreakers. Those outfits, that song. Love you guys.
Okay.
There you go.
That's a second Jawbreaker there. I apologize for forgetting about Jawbreaker. Actually, I saw Jawbreaker this year for the first time.
Oh, I haven't even seen it. So,
well,
is that one of those that I have to watch?
You're not a gay, but yes, you do have to watch it. Because I had to watch it. Because I was
You're going to have to make me a list.
Because Mean Girls was inspired by all of this.
Damn.
And that was my first. Just
Mean
like,
Girls?
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. You gotta have to make me a letterbox. You know how you can make a list? You can make me
a list for the gays? Or
Yeah.
for straight guys that need to be cultured in gay culture?
Yeah. You know how like Captain America, like when he comes back to like normal time, like in our time, he has like a list of like, oh, look at all the things you have to learn. Me with like gay media, gay culture media.
For the straights, yeah.
This is from Boke or Boki. Another good episode. Glad you both stayed safe during the hurricane.
Thank you.
You can typically You can technically make any animal a familiar if they represent your goal and have an association to something. It's why the twisted serpent can be seen in hospitals and medicine. Also, Carlos, what kind of witchcrafts do you practice? Bitch, none. He's a poser. Bitch bought some crystals and was like, ooh, look, but he's too much of a pussy to do anything about it. He's too afraid. Ooh, spirits. Pussy. But
Okay,
I love pussy.
First of all, thank you for that comment and for the whole familiar
He's
thing
not
because I
done.
wasn't sure. Oh, there's more. Go ahead.
I work with the moon and stars with mine.
Okay.
P.S. John, you're very handsome. I don't want you to feel left out. All right, you could have just left that part out. You didn't have to say.
No,
the
he needed
ending.
to hear it because he's been feeling very down that no one comments about him.
I'm just kidding.
No, he needed to hear it. Y'all keep leaving him comments.
I'm kidding.
Keep telling him he's hot.
I like to joke about that. But you could have just left out. You're very handsome, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, he doesn't do witchcraft.
I'm interested in the culture of witchcraft. Can I say culture? Yeah.
Yeah.
In the culture of witchcraft, my mom did gift me a book last year, which I was very surprised coming from my mother.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because Frankie told her I'm into it. It's just I never started it because I don't know how to.
Bitch, just YouTube tutorials.
I don't trust you.
Yeah.
I feel like I need someone in person to like try it with. I'm also like I'm very like I don't want to wake something evil, but I'm in. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm into it though.
No, I understand. I think the aesthetics of it is really cool because I've seen it a lot of too, and it's just like I guess you could just have it. I think it's a poser. It's being a poser, basically.
Yes, I do have crystals.
Have you talked about your ex-girlfriend?
Oh, I do have a very old ex-girlfriend that she she was a self-proclaimed witch.
Okay.
And I remember one time it's like, "What you doing, babe?" Because this was long distance.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "I'm just doing my witchy stuff," right? I was like, "Okay, cool." And she said she wanted to do a love spell on me. Yeah, she was like, "Oh, I'm doing this." She had a salt circle or something like that, and I was like, "Hey, be safe. You never know." And she's like, "Oh, I got my salt circle, so I'm good." She put apparently, I think, photos or things that I gave her, and she put it and she did like a thing so like we could never break up and we're always gonna be together. Yeah, we broke up like a month later.
So the spell didn't work.
And she did it wrong.
You know why?
Something.
Because I put that spell that he's gonna be my best friend. So don't say that I don't practice.
We don't even know. We
didn't know
each
each other
at
but,
this time.
You know, I believe a lot in like manifestation because, okay, someone gave me a kit one time and I still have it. I just don't know where to start. Don't know how to do anything. I could probably teach myself, but I always feel like I need a teacher. Anyway,
No, I feel you. I mean, that's not bad. You're gonna have to pay for it.
I feel like with that, ever since I got my hands on that kit, I've been able to say some things, and later on, it could just be a coincidence, but it has happened.
But it
But that's
depends on
also
what.
like
And
right.
what, like if you're like,
Right.
damn, I wish it rained, and then it starts raining, it's like, oh shit, I'm a witch. Like, come on, fucking Jesus, come on.
No, I don't know, but I do love the aesthetic of witches. I do love the culture of it all. My dream is to go to Salem one day and visit all of that.
I think that'd be really sick. We should do a haunted house, like with what is it called? Like the people that see ghosts.
Ghost hunters?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
But like someone that can like give us a tour and be like, oh, we can send ghosts with all these stuff. But I guess ghost hunter works.
Paranormal investigators.
A medium.
Oh,
A medium. That's what I'm
Okay,
thinking.
okay.
I wanna put this out there. I don't know if someone out there. I wanted to make an episode where we get our what are the tarot card readings done, but for the show.
Yeah,
I think that would be so fun.
I'm down for that.
I don't believe in it, but I'm down to do it for the video. I don't want to be an ass and be like bullshit, but I would be down to just experience it. I've always been curious about it.
And it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Some of them do it on live on TikTok.
Some of them.
That's fine. Those are the people I want. The ones that are okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and if you have any tips on the witchcraft, what was their name?
Boke. Boke.
Yeah, if you have any tips, let me know.
Yeah, and thank you for the compliment.
Yes, of course.
Obviously, I appreciate it. You don't have to. It's okay. I
Every
was
week,
joking.
every week, just tell him how good he looks.
I was just joking. I'm joking.
But
But
I know I'm cute. Just kidding.
crazy.
Okay.
But that's basically all of our comments.
Oh, that's it. I
So-
wanted more.
I love
Guys, keep
it.
leaving them.
No, seriously, you
Mhm.
have a conversation with us.
Yeah.
All right, so we're not doing the Roulette of Horror course this week.
No, because we're gonna travel to Haddonfield and go to visit Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers.
Let's go. And I know
Another.
89.
I know these 5th entries.
Oh God, I'm excited.
There's
I
a
haven't-
second 5th entry we're doing this year.
Damn,
There's another one coming.
really? Oh shit. Oh shit, you're right. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm excited for this one. I know there's a lot of newer movies that are out right now.
I know we're struggling. We're being so bad. We're like so behind.
We should have just been like, fuck this tradition.
We
Substance.
I know,
Terrifier.
but I just. I also don't got money to be going to the theater every week.
I know. That's the fucking part.
Mhm.
It's the money. But yeah, we'll eventually gonna cover Terrifier 3 because
Oh yeah. We're for sure. And as soon as I'm able to like do them, I'm just I should just for the rest of the year retire that board and just do the new movies after this
I'm down.
because they're on that they're on there.
Yeah, we can do like
Most of
older
them.
movies.
Yeah.
Unless it chooses us, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, we want to watch Terrifier 3 because obviously we're
Mhm.
already committed and we want to see how this movie is.
Also,
That
I want to watch the new werewolves movie both 2 werewolf movies that are coming. The Wolfman being one of them, and then werewolves. I want to see that.
yeah, and obviously Substance. I've been wanting to watch sometimes. I'm excited for that.
I saw Salem's Lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
mediocre.
watched this movie called
Um,
Funny Games from '97. It is a fantastic movie. Don't watch it. I don't watch it. I don't recommend it at all. But it's a great film. Don't watch it.
Okay. And then there's also like a lot on. There's a new one on Hulu. I think it's called Mr. Crockett.
Betty?
If I'm saying his name wrong, I apologize. But they get a VH. I think they get a VHS from one of those like leave a book,
Yeah.
keep a book, take a book.
Yeah.
But they get a VHS from it, but it's like evil.
Oh shit, that's The Ring.
Yeah. There's also the Is it Anna Kendrick?
Yeah, I think so.
There are her movies on Netflix that I
Yeah.
want to see. There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies out there, and
Mhm. The new VHS Beyond, which we never covered a
and
VHS.
there's a movie called Hysteria
Yeah,
that James A. Janice is in it apparently.
The Oddity.
The Oddity I've heard is very good.
Yeah, so many. We're behind. We're sorry.
Yeah, no, again, we're gonna get through it. We're just doing these traditional movies, and then we're gonna jump back. And there's so many other like,
And I know y'all love when we do our traditional movies. Like,
Yeah.
y'all love going down these franchises with us.
and then we want to do Paranormal Activity. Like we want to continue that series.
Yeah,
too,
because I
so-
need him to get to the 5th one.
I know.
Talking about another 5th.
Yeah, and there's actually we were watching. My girlfriend was watching this show. I don't know if you've ever seen it on YouTube called Video Game High School.
Okay.
And one of the girls from that is
Mhm.
in Paranormal Activity 3.
Oh.
And I'm like, wow, that's the next one we're doing.
That's the next one that we're supposed to. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna cover those movies. We definitely want to do it. If you
Mhm.
guys have any recommendations, you can always leave it on our
Mhm.
comments or social media, and you can find us at Horror Daddies at everything, and you can communicate with us
Yeah.
or anything. And hey, anything you guys want,
Mhm.
basically. We'll
And
do it.
anything y'all want to say, just leave it in the comments below. Or leave us a 5-star review on Apple, but no lower.
That's true.
That's the rule.
That is the rule.
Okay. And remember,
Stay spooky, stay sexy, and remember, it's a boy.
see you in your dreams, bitch.
Bye guys.
Horror
Bye, bitch.
Daddies.
Bye.